I spent 30 minutes this morning reading a founder's head account. 30 minutes. I will never get back. $12,000 last 30 days, zero closed deals. And you know what he said to me? I think my traffic source is dying. No, you idiot. Your traffic isn't broken. Your message is a fucking coward. Let me tell you what I actually saw in that ad account. 17 different ad variations, beautiful creative, professional editing, great production value, and every single one said the same empty garbage. We help businesses scale, unlock your company's potential, your partner in growth. You know what those words communicate to a high ticket buyer. I'm scared to tell you what I actually do. Because here's the truth that 7-figure founders don't want to admit. They're hiding behind generic messaging, behind educational content, behind false comfort of sounding like everyone else in their industry, and they're bleeding money because of it. Let me give you a system level breakdown of what's actually happening inside your broken traffic. You spent years in a room where people said circle back and synergy and let's put a pin in that, and you thought that was professionalism. No, that's cowardice dressed in a blazer. Real professionals say, here's what I do, here's what it cost, and here's the problem it solved, buy it or don't. But you can't say that, can you? Because saying that means you might repel someone. Good. You're supposed to repel 95% of people. That's the entire point. I see founders pumping out value content, tutorials, checklists, 3 tips to fix X, and they're confused why only broke tire kickers show up in their DMs. Of course, that's who shows up. You trained them to expect free shit. You gave away your methodology for nothing, and now you're shocked that nobody wants to pay for it. Here's the system logic you're missing. High ticket buyers don't want education, they want certainty. They don't need another tutorial. They need to know, can this person solve my specific problem faster than I can solve it myself? Your generic education value first content screams, I have no unique leverage. Please hire me based on my free stuff. That's low status. That's employee thinking. That's someone who still believes working harder impresses people with money. Let me show you exactly where your message dies. I'm going to give you a test right now. Write down your current hero section, your opening hook, the first thing a buyer reads when they land on your website or your ad. Now, answer 3 questions. Does it name a specific enemy? Does it promise a specific outcome with a specific timeline? Does it use a visual words like unlock and accelerate and optimize? Would someone read it and immediately know whether they are in or out? If you hesitated on any of those 3 questions, your message is a coward, and your traffic spent is a tax on that cowardice. Here's what I see inside the Sorigo pipeline audits. Every single founder who come to us thinking their traffic is broken, within 15 minutes of looking at their messaging, I find the real problem. They're trying to sound like a bank when they should sound like a predator. Let me explain. Bank sounds safe, boring, generic. We help you manage your finances. Predator sounds specific, dangerous, uncomfortable. Your competitor is stealing your best clients while you listen to this sentence. High ticket buyers are predators themselves. They eat other businesses for breakfast, and you're trying to impress them by acting like prey. Predators don't buy from prey, they eat prey. They buy from bigger predators, from people who scare them a little, from someone who clearly doesn't need their money. Your generic message screams, please like me, please trust me, please give me a chance, and that's why you're getting silence. Not because your traffic is broken, because your message makes you smell like dinner. I did an autopsy last week on a founder's website. SaaS company, 7 figures, couldn't break through to enterprise buyers. His hero section said we provide intelligent workflow solutions for modern enterprise. I asked him, what does that even mean? He said, we automate their vendor approval process. Then why didn't you just say that? He gave me 7 reasons, and all of them were fear. Fear of sounding too small, fear of being too specific, fear of excluding someone who might buy. Here's what I told him. You're not losing buyers who don't need vendor approval automation. You never had them. They were never going to buy. You're losing the buyers who do need it because they read your generic garbage and assumed you don't actually understand their problem. We rewrote his hero section to one sentence. Your vendor approval process is costing you 14 days per day. We cut it to 4 hours. Implementation in 72 hours. He closed 2 enterprise deals in next 10 days. Not because his traffic changed, because his message stopped being coward. So here's where you sit right now. You watch this and part of you is nodding. Another part of you is uncomfortable. Because you know your message is weak. You've known it for months, maybe years. But you kept blaming the algorithm, the platform, the economy, the traffic costs. Anything except mirror. Here's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to sell you anything. No link in description, no book a call, no limited time offer. That's what agencies do. That's what employees do. That's what people who needs your money do. I don't need your money. I need you to stop lying to yourself. Because every week you spend optimizing a leaky bucket is another week your competitors eat your lunch. Another week your best prospects go to someone with a spine to say what they actually do. So here's your assignment. No cost, no funnel, no bullshit. Go look at your hero section right now. Your ad copy, your LinkedIn headline, whatever your prospect sees first. Ask yourself, would a predator buy from a prey that talks like this? If the answer is no, you know what to do. Or Don't. Keep buying traffic. Keep tweaking your landing page. Keep wondering why nothing changes. That's the beautiful thing about the truth. It doesn't need you to believe it. It just waits for you to stop lying.